Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Star-Lord New Thor 7, of Thor News on the YouTubes. Now, I want to remind you, I'm just a guy on YouTube, and that you should do all your research on your own, and make your decisions based off of your own research, your gut feeling, and your intuition. And that, so I'm just putting this information out there so people can add it to their large data sets that they've already done on the weather and the situations going on. All right, and there's I've been in this since 4 or 5 days before Harvey, and it hit the city I live in, Houston. I evacuated before. Then we had Irma, and now we have this. So I've pretty much been working like 33, 35 days straight, almost. So I'm a little crazy. A little extra crazy. So throw all those giant grains of salt in, and let's go. And this is going to be no holds barred. You really should probably be in Asteroid Fight Club, and I'm getting close to level 7. So here we go. Latest cranky weather guy update. 6 minutes ago. Dougie Fresh, you on. 12-hour progression. Atlantic high westward. Lee westward. Maria north by northwestward. Remember North by Northwest? It's a wonderful Hitchcock movie. When Cary Grant is getting chased by the crop duster, he's like, what the hell? There are no crops out here. Why is this crop duster chasing me? This is not supposed to be happening. Well, I don't know. I think of that whenever I see North by Northwest. And then they ended up on, Mount Rushmore? Okay. And then, so let's go over our keywords here. Westward, westward, north by northwestward. And then we can throw in towards the North Carolina coast. So we've been counting degrees and stuff. You can go back through all my videos. I've been literally counting out the degrees for like days now, westward. So, the more we keep going west in this 3-day window, the worse the situation is. But all your 94% of your professional models that I've seen in the last few hours were saying, hey, no problem, just gonna take a hard right, nobody's gonna get hurt, and people are gonna make fun of you for making all these videos later. 700 millibars. What's left of Jose pushes westward. There's that word again, west, and trains further into Maria. Atlantic high pushing a bit west. Moisture wrap deeply quickening. Deepening quickly. And the quickening keeps getting quicker. Air day doesn't, it's like, somebody else said this, but it's like 2017, because 2016 wasn't shitty enough. Okay. So now we're just going to roll through data real fast and just take a look. Oh yeah, so this is moisture or water vapor, one of the two. And so we look for anomalies in whatever the sun's doing, the weather, and sometimes like artifacts on the radars, or what we call omens. Like the more artifacts that show up on the radars, just the weirder and stranger the weather might be. So I think this would have been part of the jet stream, but we get it's almost like a scalar lateral wavy artifact here, and then the area of moisture almost kind of seems to disappear. So, that's crazy talk. Like I should be calling Alex Jones and going, hey Alex, did you see that? The crazy lines? So don't take that into account that much. Okay. But it's interesting. I like to point out interesting things. And so here we go. And then this is the United States. And then Puerto Rico's down here, and they've totally got hit hard. The entire grid is down for 3.5 million people, and we're still waiting to hear the response that's being taken, what we're doing, how many troops we got there, prayers to anyone involved, all the families. We really need to come together to aid Puerto Rico, and at least till we know what is going on. We need to get the elderly and the children, those who cannot take care of themselves, those who cannot save themselves. We need to save them, give them an option, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. Still America, so I think we're allowed to have them. So yeah, so somewhere in here is this high boundary that is going to be kicking Jose out. Hold on, because to make this whole point proper, how many minutes in? Man, time goes by fast when I hit the button. That's so true. Okay, so yeah, here's a little, this is what they've been giving you, all right? It doesn't even look anywhere near the coast. It's almost like, holy crap, this little hurricane is not going to affect North Carolina. Look at that. This giant, oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I used the proper terms to describe proper things. And I don't know, all year we've been getting these things that are called weather dicks. It's like somehow whenever a weather dick shows up, it is bad sign, man. It's a bad sign. Now it looks like this Hurricane Maria, after mowing over Puerto Rico, now she's coming to teabag North Carolina. Okay. There we go. So yeah, that's what everything you're getting, like, see this hurricane here? You ain't got to worry about it. Like, man, they just going to kind of go here and then go out. No worries. Enjoy your weekend. Although, I don't even know what day it is. Monday? Oh my God. It's like the day that never ends. So yeah, then here are model composites. You notice how, like, none of them, only, like, what, 2% of all the models? Like, that's why you're just technically listening to crazy guy talk about the storm, because from all these models, there's going to be almost no effects on the East Coast. And, you know, the models were great for Harvey, and they were great for Irma. So other than cynicism, jadedness, or being a Boy Scout and always being prepared, you know, there's no reason that any of these things are giving us to even worry. And you got enough to worry about. You know, you got ISIS, and then the North Korea, and then you got, like, Disney versus Hearst and media corporations that are, like, stage these fights. It's like Duck Dynasty versus Three's Company versus the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Some weird-ass reality television game show like Survivor, Big Brother. They all just end up mad, yelling at everybody. I'm like, holy crap, can't we write better crap than this? And then what happened to my radio? Like, why did my radio stop doing awesome rock and roll and awesome songs like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 14 years ago? What happened? And then, didn't they used to make movies that, like, were totally original and badass? Yeah, like in The Matrix. I didn't know what The Matrix was, the movie with Keanu. And then I went and saw it, and it blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, that movie was amazing. I didn't know. I had the same thing with Forrest Gump. I didn't know what Forrest Gump was. And so, wow, Forrest Gump was amazing. Like, when did movies like that stop? When did radio stop? And they were talking about a hurricane. So yeah, this is all water vapor. So you got a ton of water vapor here. And it already looks like to me that some of the Maria water vapor moisture has gotten into this area where the high is going to be pushing in. And I think it might be that, but then the two are going to have to connect it up for it to kick it out. And so it still looks like, yeah, the time between this to that is going to be interesting. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm saying, hey, when cranky weather guys like west, 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 and some west with some west, and then west, towards North Carolina coast, I'm just like, okay, that sounds like enough new information that nobody else seems to be talking about much. I'll just put it out there. And so those who have been with me either the 5 years, or the 46,000 subscribers I have, you know, been with me along the way, I don't know, most of them know that I'm a pretty good guy, and I'd much rather be making jokes about funny, cool subjects that, and then whatever, like, that was the man when I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Because, like, look at that cut right there. Like, when we've been watching her eye reform and just, it's almost like an arrow pointing, it points out if you look at it that way, but this is what freaked me out here. See that? Sometimes when I got hard straight lines in nature, I'm like, that's weird. It's totally weird. Also, if the hurricanes and the earthquakes and the volcanoes weren't a few in the last month, you know, the sun has been, the giant sunspots, no, wait, binary sunspots, they had like multiple mega X-class flares, like a 9.2, which is a big deal. I would call it a Carrington level event, although, you know, that's based on the speed of the coronal mass ejection and solar flare as well. Although I guess the flare always travels at light, and it's the mass that travels slower. The flare travels at light speed. Okay. You know, there's no way light can be a total constant. All right. That's not the subject, but see, we're just checking out these cool patterns, man. And looking. And it's kind of cool down at night a little. And the cool will fight back a little. And we got the heat wave. Oh yeah, all these records are breaking. Like, when this half of the United States is red, and this half is blue, like colder, really hot. Up into Canada, the Canadians are like, yeah, yo, bro, this is weird. Wait, yo, hoser, hey, this is weird. That's what I'm gonna brush up on my John Candy. Sorry. Oh, nah, this one's interesting. They had some colors. And look at those colors. Wow, that almost looks frosty. Oh my God, now I want beer. Oh, no, see, look. I'm sorry. I know you might be offended by language, but there, see that another weather dick right there? Almost. Weird alien weather dick. People's like, I don't want this. I've dealt, yeah. You know, it's like, we're on the moon, getting attacked by like moon people. And we're losing soldiers, and I'm losing horses and dogs, and people are like, I don't want your cousin. I'm like, well, whenever this phase ends, that we stop getting attacked by hurricanes every 7 days, and my cussing will go way down. But on day 35 of this epic adventure, and look at that. That's like, okay, so there's your hurricane, right? And then there's North Carolina. So technically, it's not landfall until that gets there, but the outer bands are almost there. Like, that was, I mean, do the newest one. Yep, that's you know, that's why I'm watching it, because the 75 mark is here, and I forget, North Carolina, it's like 76.2 or 76. So literally, if the eye have like less than 2 degrees left. So then everybody know along the East Coast, hey, if you dig hurricanes, baby, and following the moisture and the wind flow and the highs and low pressures that come along with this, so you're fascinating you. Look at that train. Look how big this thing is. So, yeah, I'm obsessed with a hurricane. I'm like Daredevil. It's like Typhoid Mary. It's always the women, crazy hurricanes that get me. You know. And then it kissed her, Rita. There's that. See that? Okay, definitely. We are right there. Caught it. You see that? Literally. It's like if you needed a signal, there she is. So I think it's time for all Americans to come together. Like I've been saying for a couple months now that this hurricane season is gonna be crazy and wild. And so, and I'm just like, remember, I'm not a professional meteorologist. I'm just a guy on YouTube looking at data. But granted, I'm really, really smart. And I'm not even that smart, but my imagination is just amazingly powerful. And so, sometimes I can see things, you know, like patterns, shapes that standard, traditional ways of looking at things might miss. And I'm saying, hey, that's definitely not a professional, no meteorologist to say, hey, yeah, did you see the arrow in the eye of the hurricane? I definitely wouldn't want this to be the last thing, just whether you decide to evacuate or properly prepare. Remember, the models up until now have been super fantastic. And so they've been guaranteeing you that, hey, we're going to continue to be fantastic, and you guys can just keep on going back to work. West. West. Remember, they're operating like a binary high. I mean, I got closed off. Operating like a binary system. So, all right, make your own decisions. And hopefully, you know, maybe you just came here for total entertainment. And that's great. And I hope I was at 73.1. That's pretty, you know, I think that could be up for debate right now with this eyewall. So they're saying it's right here. And yeah, this whole thing looks broke, but when we go back to the most important thing, because I'm not worried about the winds, I'm worried about 40 inches of rainfall, 20 inches of rainfall, 30 inches of rainfall, and storm surge. So, you know, I'm the crazy guy on YouTube, and I'm saying, hey, look at that. And the standard government issued, approved, regulated models. No, get out of my face, you stupid weather dick. They were showing you that, that. So, hopefully it'll take a hard right turn now. And I can, I don't know, eat, go do something, go for a drive. I don't even know, man. It's only 6:40. I think it's Monday. This feels like, I don't even know. Okay, but yeah, the one model here. But this one's crazy, and this one's always totally wrong. But it's like, hey, I'm going straight for New York. Yeah. And I definitely wouldn't listen to me, because I think I'm still haunted by the ghost of Hurricane Katya. I guess those eyes, man. And the voice. And she's so smart. Okay, yeah, it's a metaphor. It's not the real hurricane. There's the most beautiful woman on the planet. Or one of them, her name's Katya. Anyway, I gotta go. Now I'm definitely, shit, if I'm talking about Hurricane Katya, then I probably should have just hit the button a couple minutes ago. So, I don't know, everybody be prepared. Or either way, just stay cool, man. Like, I don't know, since like 2001 till now, it seems like it's been getting worse, and everybody's getting angrier and more upset and blaming everybody else. And it's like, everybody's like, who's to blame for this? Who's to blame for that? I'm like, no. Wait, yes, we're all to blame. Because we all allowed this system to get here now. So all we can do is erase the chalkboard and say, okay, this is what we got to deal with. Rapid weather changes coming at us real fast. As a country and as the Americas. North America, Canada, Greenland, South America, Mexico. We're all going to be facing these major problems together. And I think we could do great things if we did as a team. We could play defense and then build great stuff when things calm down, whatever the hell that is. But it's not going to be for the next 2 months. So, talk to you guys soon. But hopefully not too soon. Peace out. Stay cool.